Hey everybody, it's Brett for Topo Ranger. Today is a beautiful day. It's supposed to get up to 60 today, so I felt the need to get out even though I do have a kind of a shortened window of activity today. Got some appointments that I have to go to, so I don't have as much time as I usually do. So I decided to come to and do something quick that I spotted yesterday. Yesterday I drove up the coast here along the western shore of the Susquehanna, scouting potential locations. Didn't find much. Started down a gut road. Eventually I wound up in New Cumberland, uh, up by Harrisburg. Found a couple of things. Probably the most interesting thing I did find was a up around Bruner Island. I uh, I was driving along the road and I stopped at the point where the Conewago Creek, the confluence between the Conewago and the Susquehanna, happens right around where I am right now. That's the Conewago Creek. I'm standing under an old railroad bridge here, and from the other side um, of the creek, I spotted this kind of creepy looking tunnel. Uh, I guess technically you call it a culvert. It's a tunnel, carries a stream under under this railroad track, just a little north of here. Um, it looks like the construction is similar to those tunnels you find down on Gut Road. I think one of which I went through. Those aren't really tunnels as much as bridges, but um, if you watch episode 2, Triassic Falls and the Old Quarry Tunnel, you'll see me go through one of those old culverts. This one looks like it's constructed in the same fashion. Maybe I'm hoping it's a little bit longer though. I can see it from the other side. It's kind of shrouded. There's definitely a stream coming out. Here at the Conewago Creek, the geology, as far as I know, just a real basic. It's the Triassic Age New Oxford Formation, which is composed mostly of like red shale and sandstone, and then at the bottom of it, you got that quartz, the quartz conglomerate that we also checked out in the second episode, and also that's where the limestone conglomerate is. That does form a few caves in this area. That's a really cool rock, but that's at the bottom of it. The rest of it is mostly shale, sandstone, and there's some other types of rock where there's some dikes around here too. Dikes seem to be a common theme for us here. We keep running into these dikes everywhere. They keep influencing our episodes. Boiling Springs episode, which was the one right before this, obviously geology there, influenced by those Triassic Age dikes again. So what we're going to do today is we're just going to head up the trail here and go see if we can't get into that tunnel, see if there's anything cool, and that's pretty much going to be it. It's real simple, simple and sweet and short. All right, so let's go check it out. Here you got the railroad bridge that goes over the Conewago. This is the Conewago Creek here. Looks like there's some type of little dam right there. It spills up. It actually heads north, I think, to the tip of Bruner Island, and then that's where where the confluence actually happens. Finding a lot of these here. Quite a bit of debris here down in the creek, big logs and whatnot. So here along the railroad cut, you have some nice outcrops of, I guess, what should be the New Oxford Formation. Sandstone, shale. This kind of looks like sandstone. Let's see if we can't find a piece to bust open and get a look at the raw rock. Ooh, it's nice and cold. Here's a piece here. That looks pretty good. There's a nice little edge. Oh, that's pretty hard. try a skinnier piece here. This, oh, look at that. Look at that, it's shaped like a little hammer. Or, ready? There we go. That's better. So that looks like sandstone. Found this old spring. Look at this. Oh my God. Some type of spring associated with the railroad. There we go. It's encrusted with a bunch of stuff. So this is actually a spring, a big spring, and then an inner spring. There's like 2 springs in here. It's heavy. So I spotted a little den cave here from where I was walking down by the tracks. It's kind of weird because I'm not really sure why this would form here. It only goes back about 6 or 7 feet. It'd be good for an animal though. This would be a perfect place to shelter yourself if you're like a little woodland creature, you know, and you could just run in here, you know, shelter from the storm. Although it does kind of angle down, which means you probably would get water running down in there and collecting the bottom, which wouldn't be so good for shelter. All right, let's keep going. All right, so I'm pretty much here. There's a little valley, probably with a little stream. That is the reason why they put this tunnel here. I'd imagine this tunnel was built right around the same time the tunnels back in Gut Road were built, because I think this is the same railroad line, and that would be right around the turn of the last century. Well, not last century, but the previous century, 1903, 1904. As you can see here, there's a nice little stream valley coming off the New Oxford Formation. I'm south of York Haven, and the birds are out though, huh? Let's check this out. It's just a beautiful day, man. We got water. Yep, there's the stream right there, and the tunnel must be right over there. All right, here I just spotted the stream coming out the other side. Whoa. Yes, I think this is it. Just a little stream. Okay, so there's that rock. This is the rock I used to ID it. Yesterday I was standing right over there, and I remembered to keep that in mind because that's right where the stream comes out. Just a little stream coming out of the tunnel here. You can see this Bruner Island power plant smokestacks off there in the distance. Let's follow this thing up. Kind of dammed up a little bit here. Oh, man. That's some muck. Oh. Very viscous. Whoa. Oh, jeez. That's deep. Let's get up here. All right, I'm here at the entrance to the tunnel, and it's not very big. I didn't think it was very big, but I thought it would be a little bit higher, but that's okay. It's high enough for it to go in. One thing I'm noticing right away is the construction. It does not seem similar to the tunnels down on Gut Road, mainly because of this brick arch it has here. And you can see it's kind of falling apart up here. You see this one is loose, it's just falling right off. I don't know how stable it is. I'm assuming it's pretty stable. This is what it looks like coming in. This is what it looks like from about 20 feet away. It's got a layer, like a cap layer there. And then I guess they're using the sandstone, probably using the sandstone right over from the railroad cut. It's got this kind of arch shape. Got a big old tree here. Ow! Tree here at the entrance. I want to try to get rid of this. It's annoying. Ah, jeez. Ah, man. This thing's resistant. Ugh. Ugh. There you go. Alright, there we go. We got the entrance all cleaned out. Shall we go inside? I can see already right now it changes character. About 50 feet in, probably where it hits the railroad bed. It's getting lower already. Oh wow, this is cool. Now I don't see any light. You can really see the brickwork right here. The floor is really rocky. Right now here, oh wow, oh this is cool. Okay, so I think we've gotten as far as the railroad tracks above us, because it seems like there is now a kind of a reinforced ceiling. It's reinforced with these large cross beams of some type, and check this out. Right here it says June 6th and 7th, 1890, E plus K, GHKSCCC. So it seems like this might be the inscriptions from the people who were working on the tunnel. And you can see the cement in there. Patching that up. All right, so there's the entrance. Probably about 50 feet in now. And here are these reinforcement blocks in the ceiling. It goes the whole way down there. I guess just to give it extra strength for the weight of the trains. And it's a different material too. It's white. You see that? I wonder what that is. Well, basically I have to get on, crouch down because it's too low at this point. Ceiling's getting even lower. Oh, now it's going up again. Oh, wow. Huh. You can see the entrance. Water's coming down this rock slide right here. And it looks to me, the entrance from the other side is completely jammed with debris. Wood, sticks, there's some kind of cable here. Let's see if we can get a little peek of the outside world. I'm here at the end of the tunnel, and the end is completely jammed with debris. That's why I couldn't see any light. And the water, like a little waterfall right there.
Right there you can see the light. There are a couple spots where you can see the light. I wonder if I should try to dig my way out. Some of the stuff looks pretty big though. I think I'll have to go back. But you can see the stream right there. Yeah, this stuff is jammed in tight. There's no way I'm going to be able to get that out. Alright, we're going to probe this sucker from the inside out. See if we can get a peek at that valley out there. And we have crickets on the ceiling. You get a lot of them right here. All right, I'm heading out. All right, well, that was the tunnel that I found yesterday. It ended in a bunch of fill. Got some crickets. Not sure if the date on that is reflecting the date they built the tunnel for the railroad, or this portion of the tunnel. The two kind of seem like they may not have been constructed at the same time. But either way, it doesn't matter. Tunnels are always fun, right? All right. Well, until next time, this is Brett, Topo Ranger, signing out.